Hello and welcome to another episode of Colossal Community Podcast, and tonight we're going to be talking about some of the weirdest inventions ever made. Becky, are you ready?
No.
and we got some Colossal Radio news, podcast news, Team Spoonman news, and we'll be telling you some other things as well, so it's a busy night. In our first half hour, we have members of the Palmerton High School FBLA talking about their trip to nationals. Second half hour, we have a member of the Palmerton Fire Department talking about their first block party event. And that's all happening tonight. And Becky, are you, did your tongue come back after the world's hottest gummy bear that we had last episode?
The next day, maybe. I was like brushing my teeth that night and I felt like it was making it worse. I was brushing the hot stuff all over my mouth at that point. I'm like, this is terrible.
For those that missed it, you can watch it on our YouTube channel. We tried the world's hottest gummy bear, which was made from ghost peppers, the world's hottest hot peppers.
It was so bad.
It was bad.
We didn't try. I feel like we tried to die from it, maybe. Yeah. It was so bad. And then Keith put the whole, you put like, what,
I put the whole thing,
I
put the whole thing.
And I was like, and I thought he was being way dramatic. I was like, oh, it's not that bad. And I just touched it to my tongue at that point, and I was like, oh, it was way bad.
Yeah, so we did that the last episode, which was part of our first ever team takeover show, and we had a great response from there. People were messaging during the show and after the show on how great it was. And again, if there's teens out there that want to take part in our show running in the half hour, you can contact us and you can talk about any topic. And you can have us taste test anything.
No,
well,
no.
So we had that, and we also, the airing of the quilts, they had an amazing turnout for that as well. The places were all packed. I know Stacy and I tried to get into the one church and the parking lot was full.
Wow.
So they had a great event there. So tonight we're going to start with talking with two members from the FBLA. Welcome to the show. Do you want to introduce yourselves, tell us who you are, and give us a little background of what is the FBLA?
My name is Sophia DeAngelis. I currently serve as the president of our FBLA chapter. And FBLA stands for Future Business Leaders of America. So it's just a club to get high school students introduced to FBLA. You can test a bunch of different things. There's over 70 competitive events, ranging from things like website design to different leadership and like Gavin's event, tech support.
Technology support and services. Yep, that was mine.
There's really
I'm not an officer.
There's really a lot that you can learn through FBLA.
Nice. So what made you get into FBLA?
Well, I joined my freshman year, And I joined because of the club fair that we have at the school, and I just thought it was a very interesting club. I heard it would look really good on a college application, but it also just seemed like a place for people with very similar ideals to go, and I've always been very into academic clubs, so it really was a good fit for me.
Nice.
I joined right in my freshman year. I didn't know what FBLA was when I was in junior high, and I heard a lot of my friends were getting into it. And because I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do after high school at the time, I figured I should join it and see what I like to do, what I'm good at.
Nice. So what did you have to do to compete in states and qualify for nationals?
First was regionals.
Yeah,
Oh,
versus regionals. So we held that at Mount Airy this year. I think it's 9 schools now. Everyone came and you just compete in your event. They range from test events to role play events.
Performance presentations.
Yeah, presentations. There's also ones like computers where you are doing like an objective on a computer. So like maybe a document in Word. And then the top 2 for presentation events advance to states, and the top 5
In the test events.
Yeah.
Was it performance 2 or?
Performance is top 2,
Top 2.
testing is top 5, advance to the state level, and then you just do it all again. And top 4 at the state level for all events advance to nationals.
Nice.
Wow. So where is nationals?
It's going to be in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very
Nice.
cool.
So you have some fundraisers that help out with your trip, right?
Yeah, it is a pretty expensive trip. So currently we are doing Krispy Kreme fundraisers. The orders are due the 15th. So if anyone's interested, email kpalumbo@palmerton.org. But we also do lots of donations and sponsorships from the community. I know, I think Neff's Banks is one of our sponsors this year, and any sponsorships or donations can be sent to the high school, care of Carrie Palumbo. Any donation made out to
It doesn't have to
Palmerton
be.
FBLA.
It doesn't have to be a business. You could.
No,
Anybody
anyone can donate.
do a
And we
cash
really
donation
appreciate
check.
it.
They accept all of that, to my
Yeah,
knowledge.
and eventually we're going to do a dine and donate. We're going to announce that towards the end of the month.
Nice. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Are you guys
I'm very
the,
excited. as well.
are you the first students from Palmerton to go to nationals?
No.
No?
No.
There have been plenty that have gone in the
Yeah.
past.
It's been, I think, 15 years that at least our advisors have had the chapter, so I think it's been pretty long since they've been taking kids to nationals. We're the only 2 going this year, though.
I was just going to ask that. How many are going? That was my next question.
They weren't the only ones who qualified. Though there were a few other people, but they couldn't make it, and it's just us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So do you know roughly how much your trip is going to cost?
I think it was just shy of 2,000.
2,000 a person.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I recently did my final cost, and it was around 1,800. But I was lucky enough to get a national scholarship to attend, so it took about $600 off.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Very cool. So you said you have a dine and donate. Do you have dates for that yet?
Currently, no, it
Okay.
still hasn't been announced. We only recently heard that we're going to do it, but I would assume it's going to be at a local restaurant, probably in Palmerton or Lehighton, and
Okay.
it'll probably be announced on the school's website and any of Palmerton FBLA social medias.
All right. Very cool. Somewhere to look.
Yeah. So what does your other peers think that when you qualified for nationals, were they excited for you?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everybody, it's like, it was in the Giant Center in Hershey. Once you hear that you get on the stage, everybody's cheering for you. It's just really,
I mean,
a
people
group
scream.
effort.
Were you shocked?
I was very shocked.
Yeah. You too, Gavin?
Well, I was on stage previous years, but I never qualified. I never made the top 4. I didn't even make it to top 4 this year. I got advanced to top 4 because somebody dropped out. I got 5th. So just shy.
Oh my
of
gosh!
the-
So you really
Yeah.
you really snuck in there. It's like your last opportunity too, on multiple levels.
It was my first time even getting up on the stage, so my friend also did the event, she's from Jim Thorpe, so she got called 10th, and I was like, oh, I'm next. These kids are from bigger schools, I can't compete, and every person got called, and it wasn't me. Then it was down to the final 2, and they called the other guy first, so I was flabbergasted. I was like, I can't believe I just won. Like,
Oh,
first
that's
time top
awesome.
10, I actually got first.
That's awesome,
Wow.
girl. So what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to El Tri-C, and I'm going to major in computer science. And I'm in the honors program, the STEM track, so I'm going to have a lot of, honors STEM-related courses. There's going to be a lot of volunteering stuff and community events. They're just going to have a lot of volunteering experience, work experience, and I guess that's pretty much it.
I'm moving to Italy to study because I have dual citizenship, so it makes college a lot more affordable, and it's just, who wouldn't want to study in Italy, right? It's good food there.
Yeah,
Wow.
And I'll be studying political science and international relations.
nice.
Do you speak Italian?
Yes.
That's always, I always get asked this first, I'm like, let's go here. And they're like my significant other's like, do we know the language though? And I was like, well, we could get through 6 days, 7 maybe.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sure we know enough. And he's like, no.
Nice. All right, so I said at the beginning of the show, our topic for tonight is the weirdest inventions ever created, and we'll start with this one. There is a baby cage that's suspended from a window if you lived in an apartment building, and if the purpose of it was to put your baby in there so
the
they can get fresh air.
And sun,
Yeah.
It's so bizarre. Have you seen that? I've seen them.
Yeah.
That's very dangerous, too.
Oh my gosh.
I think they had them for cars too back in the 40s.
That's
It
even worse.
was outside of the
They're
car
the
window.
Yeah.
craziest thing. And I'm like, who would put their baby in that?
So it was invented in 1922 by Mrs. Robert Lafferty, so a woman actually. She believed that the cool air could strengthen the toddler's immune system.
And you can just take them outside?
I guess not. And if you ever wanted those cute little dimples, they had it in 1930. There was a mechanical dimple maker that was created, and it was introduced in 1930, but it was invented in 1936 in New York. And they claim that if you wear this device that went on your cheeks, and if you wore it long enough, at least 2 or 3 times a day, eventually you'll get those cute little dimples.
I don't know if it's worth it.
Did it work?
Yeah, that's the other question.
It didn't say, so.
Next podcast, I want you to tell me how many babies fell out of those cages. I want to know. What are those statistics?
And if you ever have a fear of running over pedestrians, in 1939, a British inventor invented a scoop that went on the front of your car. That way, if you hit a pedestrian, it would scoop them up and catch them. But they found that people died from that as well. The first pedestrian that died by a car accident that was recorded was in 1896. So that was an epic failure as well. So the safety scoop, pedestrian catcher, you could drive around there on your
Well,
cars.
I think the first automobile accidents that happened, it was more from the steering wheel, killing people.
Yeah.
I think so. Don't hold me to that, but.
We have a comment from one of the viewers.
Uh-oh.
We have someone that says, I am 41 years old and still using the skills I gained through FBLA to help in my professional career. It is such an incredible organization.
Oh,
Cool.
I love that. I really thought you were going to say I used the baby cage on the apartment. I was like, she's how old? I really thought that she was going. I was like, is your baby still alive?
And she also commented, we knew this says, I'm hearing that you want to try some more gummy bears. No, we're not trying the gummy bears. All right, and a couple other here, there was a motorized spaghetti fork that was invented in the 90s. If you didn't want to twirl your spaghetti, it was a battery-operated fork. That
I
did the
remember
twirl.
this.
Yeah, I remember it too.
You're still around.
I know they are.
I don't know.
don't know.
I mean, I remember it when it first came out. Do you also remember when ketchup, Heinz did that release ketchup and it was green and purple? Yeah.
Yep.
That was in the 90s too.
And-
It really was.
And finally, for this our first half hour, there is an umbrella that mounted to your dog leash. 1966, it invented that help the dogs not get wet while they have to do their business outside. You can mount the umbrella to the leash of the dog. So that is some of the weirdest inventions ever.
I mean, I think they're weird. I mean, I think some other inventions today are weird, but those are very weird.
Yeah, we have some more that we'll share. Maybe we'll share one more. Here is a finger nose touchscreen stylus.
What?
In 2011, it was invented that when you're sitting at your computer, if you're at work and you're eating your lunch or drinking something, and if you have to reply to an email or whatever, you wear this device on your face that's this long, and you can touch your touch screen and send emails and message.
How are you typing though?
You're not typing, you're
You're just hitting.
You're hitting
I don't see that being accurate. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you would like
Yeah.
That's
Kinda
yeah,
deep
it's
down.
very inefficient.
Yeah.
So it's the finger nose touchscreen
What happened?
stylus.
What's the point?
Maybe
of
you guys, maybe
Get
you
together.
FBLA students can invent something better
Yeah.
in the next
Something
10 or so years.
And the first thing that was typed was, "Hello, I'm typing with my nose." And autocorrect hilariously turned it into, "Hello, I'm meeting with my nose."
Oh my gosh.
See, it can't be accurate. If
See,
I was correctly
yeah, not accurate, terrible.
So that is some of the weirdest inventions, and we'll talk more about in the second half hour. You guys have some time here. Do you want to recap on, tell us about?
I just want to add on to what the comment said. Like, there's a few people who have done FBLA and used those skills to get very far. So if there's anyone looking to join, any high schoolers watching, I would definitely recommend getting into it, or maybe even starting a chapter.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
a lot of at States we have workshops.
Right.
A lot of times the people that are doing the workshops, even the judges, will be former FBLA alumni. Because I think
Yeah.
it's a club that really impacts you because it helps a lot of people discover what they want to do with their lives. And the skills that you learn there aren't skills that are taught in the regular high school curriculum. And I think it's so useful to know how to write professionally, know how to handle yourself in a workplace.
So if there is a student out there that's thinking about joining the FBLA, what would you tell them?
I say join right now. Like it's really a club. There's no club like it. And even some schools I know don't offer, but they offer Skills USA or they offer DECA. Any business club like that you can get into, I would highly recommend it for any high school student, even if you're not looking into business. I wasn't looking into business. I was going to be a biology teacher.
Oh,
Yeah, but FBLA showed me that that's not really what I want to do. I want to be in a business field.
okay, cool.
There's also chapters in college
Yes, there's
for
collegiate
FBLA.
FBLA.
I think it's Phi Beta Lambda, I believe it's called.
Yeah, and their national competition is in Vegas this year. So
Oh,
cool,
Vegas.
right?
Wow.
I wish we were in Vegas.
Becky, were you in FBLA?
Yeah, I think one year, I think freshman year, and that was it. And I don't know, I did other things, that was the problem. And I mean, if you look at my life today, you see why I have to drop out of things because I'm always running from one thing to the next.
Right.
So, sometimes you have to unfortunately make choices, and FBLA was kind of low on my totem pole, guys. Sorry. And then as I got, because I never had a study hall and I never failed a class, so what ended up happening then was like my whole senior year, I was only there till like 10:20 during the day, like 7:40 to 10:20, because I only had to do, I needed 4 credits to graduate or something like that. And then at that time, because I'm old, they wouldn't let you graduate early and walk with your class, so I couldn't just do all 4 first semesters, so they had a break. And I'm like, who does that? Nobody's going to graduate early if you can't walk with your class.
Right.
So I ended up breaking them up, and then I did other stuff in the afternoon. So I really wasn't there my senior year a lot. Like I didn't do a lot at all with high school anymore. It was like I was done. So yeah, but I mean it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from your freshman year till now, how did you grow in the program or get experience?
FBLA has really improved my confidence, especially when it comes to public speaking, things like that, or just even walking up to someone in a room and being able to talk to them. It's not really a skill that I had before, but I've always done presentation events, so it's really increased my confidence in that way.
Nice.
For my first 3 years, I did test events, so I didn't necessarily have the same like speaking kind of events. It was just test taking. But this year, my senior year, I did tech support and services, and that was an event where you had to be face to face with a small group, and what we had to do is just present a small business plan of how to handle a tech related problem. And yeah, I could definitely see that kind of skills being used in the future by me and other people who decide to take this event.
Nice. So you mentioned testing. What's involved with the testing, and do you get the questions in advance to study, or
No.
They give practice questions, but you don't know the questions until you're there. It's 100 questions in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do have some topics. Like under my event, I was able to see that my event was going to be on general FBLA things and then all things business. So you do kind of have a guideline to study, but beyond that, it's really hit or
big
miss.
guideline.
Yeah, especially my event was it was business, but not limited to, including but not limited to accounting, banking, international relations, law, everything. So I was I put into ChatGPT. I said, make me a study guide, 50 questions, called it good enough.
Have you ever had issues with public speaking? Were you an FBLA?
No, I was not an FBLA,
Oh.
and I did have issues with public speaking.
Really?
But I learned a lot from being in Boy Scouts.
Oh, look at that. I've never, that's shocking, right? I've never had any issues with public speaking. I just came out of the womb able to do it. It's terrible.
So were you involved in other things in school, sports, or?
I do track and cross country.
Nice.
I stay away from sports. That's not my thing, but I'm in National Honor Society, book club, creative writing club, film club, all those.
They have a book club now?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of inactive this year because I don't think we have an advisor, but I'm still technically part of it.
Oh, I didn't just hear
So
that.
you already member?
No, there's the officer team, but
Okay.
we still talk about it. Yeah, all those more hidden clubs.
I think that's cool.
Academic clubs.
I didn't actually know high schools had that. I'm a book club director,
It
so
got founded 2 years ago.
very cool. I run a book club as well. I do. And it's a lot of fun. It can be a lot of fun. So that's pretty neat though.
Cool.
What time is it? 7:23.
Yeah.
You got some more questions?
Do you have any questions?
So you plan to study in Italy.
Yeah,
What are you going to study?
political science.
You are going to,
Yeah,
okay.
stay within the business realm.
Oh, okay. I was curious because you initially said you wanted to go for
Biology.
biology. That is a big,
Big difference.
Yeah.
And just because of FBLA, I also had an advanced biology class at Bio 2, and I was just like, this is fun, but could I realistically do this every day? And I said,
Right.
no, I don't want to be in a lab all day. And then I started to think more about I've grown up very Italian and American, and I like the difference in the cultures. And I thought international relations, businessy, go in the marketing side of it.
Cool.
do you have family to stay with over there?
Well, my parents are actually moving with me. All of us are going.
Oh, wow.
She's taking the whole family with her.
My dad is from Rome,
Okay.
so he's always wanted to move back.
So Gavin's going to come visit you then, right? No?
No, I
No, he's like.
don't. I don't leave the country.
Not even for a vacation?
Italy does sound nice. Maybe.
It is nice.
See, there's
It's
a...
the largest European international chocolate festival in my city.
Ooh, chocolate fest.
Hershey's closer.
It's not the same, though.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
That's funny. You got more questions? No? Yes, baby?
Do you have any more questions?
I mean, I feel like I always have questions. It's just, are they the right questions? I'm always curious. So, do you have siblings or anything that were in FBLA that kind of you followed right in their footsteps at all? No?
I'm the oldest, and my brother is in junior high still, so he might do it.
He might do it. Does he
Might.
express interest in it? Kind of, sort
I'm
of.
not sure. Haven't really asked him that much about it.
You have no choice, go.
Yeah, and I know, I feel like I'm like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, I did things when I was younger, so of course my kid does them, because she, no, I did it, you do it. How many right now are in your group for FBLA, roughly? How many?
81 members.
We started
Oh,
with
wow, so you have a really big group.
It was a lot bigger. It's actually decreased quite a bit over the past few years. I think we were closer to 120 maybe
Oh, wow.
at the beginning, but yeah. And we sent about 50 students to states,
Okay.
50, 60, I
These
believe.
young kids aren't doing anything.
Yeah, it's these younger kids, they're not as involved.
Well, how do you get them motivated?
Yeah.
You're listening right now. Get them in.
If they're listening right now, join. Please.
Get involved. It was
Wow,
good
we're
for
gonna lose a lot of
college.
people after.
You're not gonna look good for colleges if you're in like one club.
That's why I pushed for my daughter to stay in Girl Scouts, because I was like, you're gonna get that gold award and it's gonna look good on a college application, and she's like, I don't care. And I'm like, Mallory.
Bro.
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, oh, you're absolutely right though. Actually, it sounds like you guys have still a very large group though, considering that kids aren't as active in things and don't do things as
And
much
it's a
as.
smaller schools.
And it is, yeah. What's your graduating class?
116, 123.
That sounds
it's
about
between
right.
the range of 115 and 125.
Okay, so it's a relatively small class, yeah.
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 Well, I mean, you have a good group of students, which is nice. It's kind of funny. We've had Palmerton on last week. Now it's all Palmerton this week.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things happening in
Yeah,
Palmerton.
Palmerton's hopping.
I know, it is.
So you did say that there was a decline in FBLA. What, other than kids don't want to do anything, what do you think the reason is that? Is it because of the testing? Or?
I don't think so because I mean,
It hasn't really changed. This
No.
stuff hasn't
Do you think it's
changed.
intimidating for people to join sometimes?
I do think it can be.
It can be,
especially
knowing
because
that they have to have, like, there is testing involved and
And
it's
there's
like.
the price. I mean, it does cost like $25 alone to join the club,
Yeah,
and I think that
money is
sometimes,
big thing.
and then state trips around $600.
Okay,
But everyone wants to go on that trip, but then it is definitely a price barrier, I think,
Right.
and that does
Right.
scare some people away.
but you're always welcome to fundraise, even
Absolutely.
individually,
Yeah,
right?
there's
Yeah.
like 6 different fundraisers that we do for states alone.
We're really good with
Yeah,
fundraisers
there's
and
a
stuff.
few people over our high school career that have not paid because they just
The full
fundraise
thing
so
of
much.
fundraising.
Right.
So if you do have that financial obstacle, like there is a way around that. If you care enough, there's the way around.
All right. Maybe that's something people didn't know.
Yeah.
I never went to states.
No? Are you guys involved with your community, like go to community events and that?
I do a lot of volunteering within
Yeah.
the community, but I'm also in a book club in our community. So
What book club? Is it through the library?
yeah, it's a band book club. So I
Okay.
think this month was Animal Farm.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've only been reading. It's new. It started like 3 months ago. My boss founded it, so I kind of had to join. I helped her, but it's cool. It's a really neat club to be in.
We're reading The Favorites right now. That's the one we're reading. But our last book last month was Theo of Golden, and that was a fantastic book. Because I also host a book club once a month, among other things like this one.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Yeah, all the things. Where do you do your volunteer work at?
I volunteered at St. Luke's.
Okay.
I did about 60 hours there. I volunteered at a local horse farm, at the Drug and Alcohol Commission. I do a lot of school volunteering, so anything that the school kind of brings up, a lot through NHS.
Okay,
But then even just like random things I pick up in the community to be able to volunteer.
very good.
Nice.
What about you, Gavin? What do you do in Palmerton?
I mean, I don't do that much volunteering, but I still participate in a lot of community events.
Yeah.
Like the school plays, the community festivals.
Yeah, Palmerton just had theirs, right?
Yeah.
Legally Blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, we agree along.
And Lehigh just had theirs too.
Yeah, same night,
It's like
same
all
weekend.
back to back.
All right, is there anything else you guys want to cover? You have 1 minute.
I don't think so.
How
Yes,
can
you
they-
do. You
I
want
do.
to tell them, look out for my fundraiser. I'm already selling donuts and buy them.
Yeah,
Into donations.
email
What was
Mrs.
the
Plumbo
email?
right now and order your donuts. They're
There you
super
go.
good, super fresh. They're arriving on May 20th.
There you
Is it
go.
Somebody-
Kpalumbo@palmerton.org.
People
Was
at
that it?
Palmerton.org.
There you
Email her
go.
right now.
All right,
Anybody can donate. Doesn't
Yes.
have to
Even if
be-
you
Yes.
don't want donuts, send in a donation.
Yeah.
Anything helps. It's just us two, so it really does help.
Yeah.
And we get dinner at the Alamo in Texas. So
Oh.
it's a cool trip.
nice.
it's educational.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck. Report back to us and give us an update on how you did. And we'll share all the information on our Facebook page after the show for you. And thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
And good luck in your future career. Good luck in Italy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe Becky and I will come and do a podcast show from Italy.
I don't speak Italian,
Neither do I.
but I'll figure it out. Most things in life.
All right, when we come back, we're going to be talking with a member from the Palmerton Fire Department, talking about their block party event, and we got some news to share with you with podcast, Colossal Radio, Team Spoonman, and all the other stuff, and we got some more weird inventions to share with you, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
She's been involved in real estate since 2007. Here's what just some of her clients are saying.
We're
She
getting a lot of
stands out
likes
from the
and
others,
hearts, so
extremely
people-
knowledgeable of the people,
know.
townships, and
Hopefully
properties in
they
the
just
area.
count.
You want her on your team.
He's been involved in real estate since 2007. Here's what just some of the clients are saying.
Thank you guys. It's a pleasure. Let us know how you do. Best of luck.
Help you navigate the buying and selling process. It can be stressful, but Iron Valley Real Estate Northeast is with you every step of the way, helping you make the best educated decisions. Covering the greater Lehigh Valley, Carbon, Monroe, and Schuylkill County areas, it's Iron Valley Real Estate Northeast in Palmerton. Check out their listings at ironvalleyrealestatenortheast.com. Look, who doesn't want to be pampered? Think about it. Get yourself a nice warm bath, using only quality shampoos, then a blow dry. They'll even do your nails, and make sure you're feeling great.
It's gonna go fast and it's so painless and you're gonna be like, that's it?
Yep.
When I was 17 or 18, I was on HGTV with my uncle's business, and I was so nervous. But it was like, just pretend the camera's not there, but just
Yeah.
conversation.
The thing is, I don't see the camera unless I'm looking at Stacy.
So don't look.
I'm not. Stacy, sorry, I'm not looking at you.
All right, welcome back to the Colossal Community Podcast. We just got done talking with the FBLA members headed to nationals. Now we're going to be talking with members from the Palmerton Fire Department, and they're going to be telling us about upcoming events. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Please introduce yourselves and give us a little background about the Palmerton Fire Department.
My name is Vicki Bush. I am a fire police with the fire department, and I've been involved since 2019.
My name's Jason, and I'm with the fire police as well, the captain. Been there a few years. Enjoy it. It's a camaraderie that I feel everybody should be a part of, certainly.
Nice. And give us a little background of the fire department. How long has it been around?
So, oh boy, put me on the spot. I want to say it was 1902, somewhere around there. And then that's when West End was,
So involved.
yeah. So it goes back quite a few years.
So did Palmerton have essentially two fire departments then as well that merged separately, right? You said West End and,
There was West End, correct? Yep.
okay.
Yep.
Because Lehighton did the same thing. They had like Lehighton Fire Volume Number 1 or
Number
something,
two. Number
and then they had
two,
engine
yeah.
number 2, or it was two departments at one time.
Right.
Yep,
That's interesting.
Cool. So you have a block party event coming up.
we do, we
Tell us
do.
about that.
So, Vicki, do you want?
The event is actually June 6th. It's starting at 11 a.m. and it's running till 10 p.m. And that's going to be held at our fire station, which is 508 5th Street. There will be road closed to allow for the vendors and stuff that we have. It's the first time we're doing it, so we're hoping everything goes well and be doing it yearly, hopefully.
Right.
Yeah, I see you're gonna have food trucks, all day music. What's some of your family-friendly activities?
So we're gonna, the biggest one I think is gonna be the biggest hit is the dunk tank.
The dunk tank.
Yep, we're gonna have a dunk tank.
Who are you putting in that thing?
We haven't.
Are you gonna be in it?
So that's what we're gonna draw straws. You guarantee I'll draw the short straw, but that's fine. But, no, we haven't decided yet, but we're
I have
definitely
some
gonna.
favorites that
Yes.
people have been telling us, can you put so-and-so in?
Correct.
So,
Oh, they've already tipped you off about who they wanna dunk.
So, and we're gonna have face painting, some stuff for the kids.
Very
Yep.
cool.
We're gonna have a little obstacle course for the kids to do. You know, we'll have a fire hose for them to shoot water at our prop house that we have.
Oh, very neat.
Yep.
Nice.
About how many food trucks do you anticipate to have?
right now, we are at about 7.
Oh, wow,
We are
okay.
still working on getting back from some others that have showed interest.
That's good.
But it's a variety of different,
Food.
yeah, and desserts, best
Oh.
part.
Nice.
Awesome. Your all-day music, is it live music or are you having a DJ or a combination of both?
Combination of both.
Yep.
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 The band that we're gonna have is Out of Shape,
Okay.
and they're gonna be playing from 6 to 10.
Okay.
And then we have a DJ that's gonna be in there to fill in some spots, but we are also working on another band as well, if the hours work.
Very cool.
Nice.
Sounds like it's gonna be a really nice day. Rain or shine, right?
That is correct.
Yes,
Okay.
pray for.
Don't say that. Don't say that word.
I know.
Don't say the R word.
Yep.
Can people still sign up to be a vendor at the event?
They're more than welcome to reach
Yeah.
out. We have plenty of room. We didn't know how far we wanted to go this year, you know, with vendors and food trucks and stuff, because we didn't know how it was gonna go.
Right.
But it seems to be well appreciated, you know, everybody jumping in and saying, hey, you know, can I do this, that, and the third? And so, well, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I know, that's for sure.
And we do still have people like 5 o'clock tonight, I got an email from the vendor and said, hey, we're available.
Oh, nice.
So we do have people still reaching out to us.
Good.
So Jason and myself, our emails are on the flyer that we have spread all over social media, and I do believe I sent you guys one. So if anybody wants to reach out to us, they can reach out to one of us through email.
Very cool.
Nice.
Now, where is the funds raised for this are gonna go?
They go towards operating the firehouse.
Okay.
Nothing is cheap.
Right.
So,
We know that. We haven't just ordered $1 million fire truck.
exactly, so yeah. And what we're doing is trying to help offset that cost by doing different things. You know, this year we decided to concentrate heavily on fundraising. And we wanted to do stuff that involves the community, so that way it's not, hey, just give.
Right.
It's enjoy the time with us, and that's why this was highly pushed by our chief, Jason. So we said, yep, let's do it, we'll make it happen.
Right.
That's good though.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have a community backing, and I'm sure they see the things that you're doing as well in the community. You know, I think when people see things getting done, they're more receptive to participating in it.
Our community is awesome with, you know, helping out with the fire department, anything that we ask for through the community. We do a different variety of fundraisers. Jason and I are both also in the fundraising committee. So we've done boot drives, we've done t-shirt sales, we've done bake sales, dine and donates, like anything you can think of, we pretty much have done.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we hear that a lot, that people are always looking for volunteers, and that with both of you being fire police, what's involved in being a fire police?
So it's a lot less than being a firefighter. So it's geared towards people that are semi-retired, maybe have not as much time on their hands, or, you know, just don't feel like going to the endless hours of being a firefighter.
Right. The
So-
trainings. The,
Correct.
Running into a burning building.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody, but I do recommend if anybody is interested in seeing what we do, come down on a Monday night after 6 o'clock. We'll gladly show anybody around, you know.
That's our drill night, so they could see like what we do and
Very
see if
cool.
it's something that they're interested in volunteering with.
Now, how many volunteers do you roughly have between the fire department and your fire police on staff?
Totally, we have probably just over 50, I believe.
Oh, wow,
Yep.
okay.
Mhm.
Oh, very cool.
Yep.
And that's good because unfortunately emergencies don't pick a time of day
Right.
when
Right.
everybody is out of work. So we are blessed with having a wide variety of hours of people working. So usually we can be staffed pretty nice.
Yeah, and it's not just your community either. Like, I'm sure
Correct.
you assist in neighboring communities, so.
Absolutely.
You know, Walnutport had that call last week.
We were just
right?
there, yep, we were there.
Lee Heighton was there too, you know, so there's that mutual aid between the departments, which helps too. Because sometimes you need a tremendous amount of people in emergency situations.
Right.
Absolutely.
All right, we were talking about some of the weirdest inventions ever made. Some of the things that we talked about the first half hour was a baby cage that's suspended from a window in an apartment building.
Which is, I feel like something you guys would save kids from. Why do you have
It's interesting.
It was designed that the lady that invented it, she believed.
It was a woman.
Yeah, a woman invented it back in 1922, and she believed that cold air could strengthen a toddler's immune system. So this cage suspended outside the window of an apartment building, and you sat the baby inside.
Interesting.
Or kill them if they have pneumonia, I guess. I don't know.
And this one too, you might get a kick out of. It was designed in 1939, a safety scoop pedestrian catcher that mounted to the front of your car. So if you hit somebody, this scoop would scoop up the pedestrian and it would save them, but they found out it actually killed them as well.
So they ended production pretty quickly on that?
Yeah.
It just even sounds that way. It's like, oh, I hit somebody, so I'm just gonna scoop them up now.
scoop 'em up, yeah.
I hit them, so they're dead. I gotta get rid of the body.
All right, so
That's funny.
some of the other weird.
But somebody patented that and thought it was
Yes,
okay.
yes, somebody had it. It's
Crazy
actually on
part.
cars. Yeah, it's a big scoop that went on the front. So.
I'll have to look at a picture of that.
Yeah.
I never saw that one. The baby cages I have seen,
Yeah,
which
baby
I also
cages,
think are crazy. Okay, I feel like moms who are super stressed out would be like, nope, I'm done.
I need a break.
What happens?
See like 4 kids jammed in it.
Just close the window. All right. Also, that was invented in 2022, a mobile fish stroller aquarium. It was made in Taiwan. It was actually a fish aquarium that was on a stroller, and you could take your fish aquarium for a walk.
Why? Why?
Great question.
Why? They don't swim enough? Come on.
Are they gonna know they're going for a walk?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
A cuisine curtain. Back in the 30s, people didn't like other people looking at them while they were eating, so there was an invention that a curtain went across your face and you could eat in private.
Is this like the hat?
Yeah, it was like a hat. It went across and you ate in private. So,
Would you have to move it to take a bite?
I don't know.
I don't know. Stub stoppers. It was a mini hard hat that went on your toes.
What?
Yep, you had little mini hard hats that went on each toe.
Why?
I mean, later came the steel toe.
And if you're a croc wearer, they have flashlights that attach to your Crocs so you can.
They also have. I shouldn't even say it.
You started it now.
I know, those stupid, they're like little plows. Almost
yeah.
like the car invention, only for the front of your crop
Yeah, I
where you
saw
just
those,
push
yeah.
the snow. And I'm like, but it's not big enough. I don't understand the point.
And in the 1950s, they had a device that you could smoke 20 cigarettes at one time.
Yeah, a whole pack.
It was a 20 cigarette holder.
Because one isn't enough.
And we talked about this one. The kids got a good kick out of this. It was a finger nose touchscreen stylus. You attached this to your face, and it was long enough that it could touch your touch screen on your computer, and you can type while you have your hands full or you're eating. The first message was, I'm tweeting with my nose, but autocorrect changed it to say, hello, I'm meeting with my nose.
So it was a fail from the beginning. Epic fail.
So that is some of the weirdest inventions. There are more.
Imagine.
That's funny.
It's super bizarre.
Yeah.
I don't know why people would patent some of these things.
I don't know.
Like even from when I was a kid, like I tell people like, oh, my mom put us on an airplane and my father got us off the airplane, and they're like, you flew by yourself? And I'm like, yeah. At a time when you like called the airline yet to book the flight, you know?
Yeah.
Like there's no way my mother knew that plane landed safely in the 90s. Not even, not till she got the call from my dad that said it. But like I say those things and people are like, that's crazy. And then you like hear this shit, you know, where kids are like hanging out of the windows in cages, which I'm pretty sure is child abuse nowadays.
I was going to say, I'm sure the authorities would have something to say about that.
Although maybe there are apartment buildings that still exist with them. I wonder if it's against the law to use them.
I don't know.
I wonder if they manufactured it into the building when they were building it.
That's what I mean.
Or was it
How
like
do
an
you know?
afterthought?
It was an afterthought because it clicked on the window.
That's terrifying. And there was
Very
there's no way that anybody did any type of, oh, is this still safe? Is this a safety feature? There's no expiration date printed on that, not like a child car seat, you know? Like, you can use this until this date.
Well, back in 1922, now they didn't.
I wonder how many kids died from falling out of them.
Good luck.
I mean, they were eating moldy bread and everything at that time. So.
Lead paint.
Lead paint, yeah.
Yeah, would
definitely.
be, yeah. So.
Lots of stuff.
Certainly.
Man,
Yup.
it's crazy.
Is there any other fundraisers you guys are working on?
We have a list of them. Unfortunately, I don't have that list.
Right.
But if everybody follows our social media page on Facebook, the Palmerton Fire Department, we're always posting on there, and it'll have what's coming up.
Right.
Yep.
We do have we're working on a dine and donate. We're hoping to have that at West End Saloon. They have offered up that for us. We do have months, like different things for different months. So once it's like a month and a half, 2 months away is when we usually start advertising it on our Facebook page.
Nice.
Very cool.
We don't want to put too much up at once.
Have you had dine and donates at West End Saloon before?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Do you go there?
Those are ones.
Just once?
This one.
How didn't you go back? Their food's
I don't
delicious.
know.
It is very
They-
good.
It is so
It
good.
is.
Their wings are good. Their tacos are good. I have to stop talking.
I've never had anything.
I did not eat supper. That's part of the problem. But everything is very good there.
And that just brings me to the next point of the community, the backing that we have, even the businesses. Country Harvest, when we do our Santa delivery every year, so many businesses kick in, whether it be donating the crayons or the oranges that we hand out. The community just backs us and they help us tremendously throughout the year. So kudos to them.
We actually have a daycare since the year we started the Santa delivery that has donated all of the items to go in the goodie bags to all of the kids who sign up for our Santa delivery. And they've been doing it every year.
That's
So
amazing.
we're very blessed with the community and how they help support us.
Certainly.
So, job of a fire police, is there any special training that you need?
There's some classes that you take, but it's nothing too intense.
Right.
Yeah. As much as I hate to say it, it's 98% common sense, 2% book smart.
The hardest part is
Talking?
having to
No, usually you yell.
Yelling at people.
That's what we have a radio for. The hardest part, and it's something that we don't really need, but it's still something we have to do, is you have to get all of your gear on in 60 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And for some of us it's easier, but for some of us that one glove just doesn't want to make it on your hand in 60 seconds. So
It's always the glove, too.
it was. They were too small. They were too small for my hands. And that's what I'm sticking with.
All right, we're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll review the event.
Sip a handcrafted cocktail. Delight your palate with farm-to-table focused fare. Make lasting memories with the ones you love. The Gorge Eatery is a place where friends and loved ones come together to enjoy scratch cooking in a unique located in the historic Hoffman
Make
Mill.
lasting memories with the ones
You'll
you
find
love.
something very
The
unique.
Gorge Eatery is a place where friends and loved ones come together to enjoy scratch cooking.
Perfect for bridal and baby showers, micro weddings, parties, and more. Log on to thehoffermill.com for more information and upcoming events.
People ask me, they're like, how do you not? And I'm like, I
All right, welcome back to Colossal Community Podcast. Just wanted to give a thing to Team Spoonman. Spoonapalooza 5 is coming up on June 6th. Starts at 11:30 a.m. There's going to be food, music, a duck race, and a basket raffle. If you want to buy a duck for the duck race, it's $10 each, and if you buy 10 of them, you get a free shirt. I believe so far they're at 300 ducks that were sold. The group supports veterans and active military by sending care packages every month, and if you want to nominate somebody, you contact Team Spoonman and he'll put them on the list. And they also do Wreaths Across America. They donate to Colossal Radio's Operation Give a Gobbler, and they do other events to support veterans. So check out their Facebook page, Team Spoonman. And Jason does a drink of the day every day on Facebook. I think he's over like 5,000 drinks or whatever that he started since he started. It's a great group to be part of, and Spoonapalooza is open to anybody. It's free to go. And like I said, if you want to buy ducks for the duck race, they're $10 each, and you can find out all that information on Team Spoonman. And right after our show, if you are interested in going on Doc's trip for next year to Margaritaville, he's going to be going live on his Facebook page, on Colossal Radio's Facebook page, right after our show, and he's going to give you all the details that you need to know to book your trip for 2027 to Margaritaville. And also tomorrow, Ike's Oldies show is all about one-hit wonders, and you can listen to that on the Colossal Radio app from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And our show is live here on Facebook every second and fourth Monday of every month, and we post our videos on the YouTube channel, and you can hear everything that's going on in our communities and all our crazy topics that we talk about as well.
Crazy inventions.
Crazy
inventions, you know.
You can watch us die from eating terrible gummy bears.
Yeah, we ate the world's hottest gummy bear last episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Made from ghost peppers.
Oh my goodness.
I had milk, like I had a container of milk that I drank while I was, after I ate it, and my mouth was still burning. It was awful. I do not recommend it.
I don't think I could do that live.
Well,
We didn't either.
We did it out.
Pretty much, if we die, I guess, right?
Yeah. It's good for ratings.
There you go.
You'd like poke me. You'd be like, I think she's gone, guys. Moving on.
Come on, Becky, do something.
So there is one thing I want to say that, La Rosa's is having, May 23rd from 9 to 3, they're having a basket raffle to benefit Dylan and Gavin's Rainbow with gift cards, theme baskets, merchandise, services, experiences, and event tickets. This is, like I said, they're celebrating their 100 years of being open. They opened, obviously, 100 years ago. It's just crazy to think that a business even lasted that long, let alone a roller skating rink of all things. So there's going to be a food truck there on site. They'll be serving food inside. So if you have time, May 23rd from 9 to 3, go check them out. The Pool Pals is also hosting their first ever, Lily Heighton Pool Pals is hosting their first ever regatta race, which is a cardboard boat race on opening day at the pool. That's also May 23rd. So if you have nothing to do, go see some cardboard boats sail across the pool. It is historical themed to celebrate America turning 250 years old. So that's a lot of fun. And then guys want to recap your event?
Sure. So we'll be having our inaugural block party, June 6th, from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. With live music, fun and games for the kids, food trucks, tacos. We're gonna have, Harry's Catering is coming.
Yes.
Tastefully Twisted. I know it's a local favorite.
The ice cream.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yes.
We have River Bean Coffee is going to be there for a couple hours. Philly Pretzel Company is going to be there. Of course, the Perryville Fire Company Funnel Cake Stand will be there. Laurel Shrimp Truck.
Oh, I don't know.
They've got I checked on their Facebook page and they got a variety of different foods. So that'll be nice. And we also have a karate studio coming.
Yep.
And doing a little
Demonstration.
demonstration for everybody that's there. We're gonna have coloring stations with coloring pages and stuff to keep the kids busy.
And then I do want to add that it wasn't said before, it's free to come.
Yes.
Listen to the music for free. If you want to come just hang out and see the fire trucks, because we'll have them all open up, come on down, check it out.
Very cool.
And talk to the members and maybe become a member that day.
Yeah.
Nice.
And a lot of our vendors are local. So that's nice too, that they can come out and hopefully support our vendors who are coming to support us.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Cool.
Love that.
All right, that's going to do it for our show tonight.
That's
Yeah, it was the fastest hour, Becky.
See?
Yeah.
See,
It always is.
I could have went for another half hour.
I
Yeah,
know.
we
Well,
could.
sometimes
We-
you
You know,
stay
maybe-
sidetracked.
I'll take you up on that right home.
If you thought the weirdest inventions were weird, wait till our next show on June 8th. We're going to be talking about the weirdest sports across the world. And there is some
had
weird
to watch
ones out there where you have a wife carrying competition. Yep, that's weird.
Does she have to be so many pounds?
No, it's
It's
interesting.
just your wife?
Yeah, you're right, yeah. So we got that. We are taking the next show in May off to observe Memorial Day. Please take time to observe the true meaning of Memorial Day while you're out there barbecuing. We certainly will. And again, our next show will be June 8th, and we'll have members of the D&L Trail on. They'll be telling us about some upcoming events they have and an update on trail projects. And then a return guest from out in Stroudsburg, a group that supports needy families and gives school supplies to kids. Angels and Dragonflies group will be on telling us about that, of events they have, and give us an update on their group as well. And we got some other shows lined up for you, so it's going to be a busy summer. Thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
We'll
Yep.
share all the information on our Facebook pages throughout up until the event for you, and that's going to do it for us tonight. Again, if you are interested in Doc's trip next year to Margaritaville, hop on over to Colossal Radio's Facebook page if you're not there already, and he'll be live right at 8 o'clock and tell you about all that information. That's going to do it for us tonight, and we'll see you all next time.